SHMACKEMAGOB, people. Hey, I got a donation here from Jacob Smith who said, can you do your thoughts on Soundgarden? And I'm like, sure. Because I basically have pretty much all the Soundgarden releases. But I will say, I'm not too familiar with King Animal. I did hear it when it first came out. I did not like it. Maybe it's a grower. Maybe I should go revisit it. Let me know in the comments if there's any King Animals fan. Because I think I heard it just once. And it just wasn't doing much for me. But I pretty much have everything else, I think. I don't know. Maybe there's some odds and sods. But as far as official releases, like albums they release, I think I have all of them. I didn't check Wikipedia to see the what do you call discography. All right, the first one is Ultra Mega OK, and I dig this one. I bought this after the fact. I bought this, I think it was either before or after Bad Motorfinger, because I discovered Soundgarden when I saw them open for Voivod on Summers on the Beach, and they were awesome. I mean, I remember that night I was like, man, this is like Black Sabbath with a you know, kind of like a Robert Plant type singer. I thought of Robert Plant watching Chris Cornell. I was like, God, this guy is great, man. So I went out and bought that. It was Louder Than Love, that tour. But this is a good album, man. I mean, Flower is probably my favorite on here. And it has some, you know, it's kind of like Beyond the Wheel is kind of a little disjointed, but the way that this dude hits those notes, wow. What a shame, you know, he killed himself. Good stuff. All right, the next one was the first one I bought. I bought this soon after I saw them with Voivod. It was like, I believe like the next time I went to a record store. After that, I went looking for some Soundgarden. And this is great, man. Hands All Over is probably the biggest song on here. It's one of my favorite Soundgarden songs. Gun is cool. Loud Love. Big Dumb Sex. And good stuff, man. Great stuff. Next I don't know when I bought this one. This is, I believe, 2 EPs. Screaming Life and FOP came out in 1990. This has some good stuff too. My favorite's Hunted Down, the first song on this album. But Kingdom Will Come, Hand of God. I haven't heard this in a while. I should pop this one in again. It's just 2 EPs. On Sub Pop, right? Wasn't this a Sub Pop record thing? Yeah, so was that Ultra Mega OK. This one is my favorite. My favorite Soundgarden. And the second time I saw Soundgarden was on this tour opening for Guns N' Roses at the Joe Robbie Stadium. New Year's Eve, I think 91 going into 92. And that was the best time I ever saw Soundgarden. No, I take that back. It was the Voivod show, but this one was pretty much tied. And yeah, every song on here. I recently did a track by track. I believe, I'm not sure. When I make these videos, I have to schedule them. Yeah, but I already put it up because, you know, I put up donations in order received. So some of you may, like Jacob, I'm sure this is weeks after you donated for it, but I gotta be fair. Everybody that sends something, I put theirs up first, and yours is in order, buddy, because I have a few more to do after you. So my favorite song on here is probably Slaves and Bulldozers, but I love A Room 1,000 Years Wide and Searching With My Good Eye Closed. The one song I don't like on here that much, well, let's just say I don't hate it, but it's my least favorite, is Outshined. I think this album has such better songs, man. That song is like, I mean, it's not bad or anything, but judging it by all the other songs on this album, that one's better. Alright, then they came out with Super Unknown after this. Good album. Has some filler. My Wave is probably my favorite off here. No, that's not true. No, it is true. It's true because I'm thinking of a song off the next album. Fell on Black Days is great. Super Unknown rocks. I don't care if I ever hear Black Hole Sun ever again. The Day I Try to Live. Yeah, that may be my favorite on here. Like Suicide is a good tune. Super Unknown. Oh, and I saw this tour and they were horrible. I mean, they weren't horrible, but the sound was so bad that, I mean, they had a crappy sound that night. The sound man sucked. You know, a shame. But, good album. Alright, then their last one before they broke up, you know, they came back later, was Down from the Upside. And actually, I like this one a little more than Super Unknown. And the song I was thinking of was, oh, what's that song? Burden in My Hand. That's my favorite on here. But, you know, Blow Up the Outside World is cool. Man, there's a lot of songs on here. Like the last one, it had some fillers. I mean, I don't think they've ever done anything as strong as Loud Love and Bad Motorfinger, but it's definitely not a bad album. And I haven't heard this in eons. I gotta put this one back on. Well, I haven't heard that in eons. This one I haven't even heard longer than that. I don't even remember this, to tell you the truth, because I went to grab all my Soundgarden CDs, and I'm like, God. Oh, you know what I do remember on here is Like Suicide, the acoustic version, where I would say is even better than that version. You know, it has the video version of Fell on Black Days. I haven't heard this forever, though. This is called Songs from the Super Unknown. And why do I have this stupid thing on here? Time to take this off. I put, you know, that little strip that comes on the top? I took it off and put it on here. Redonkulous. Why would I do that? Gone. Alright. Then, alright, that's it. I don't own King Animal. But I do own a couple singles. Here's a single for Outshined, and is this the one? Yeah, Into the Void. They do a Black Sabbath cover, which I absolutely hate. They change the lyrics. I mean, musically it's not too bad, but the lyrics, and I found this out, I didn't know this about the lyrics. It was Ian Wadley, my co-host on the Rock and Metal Combat podcast, told me that these lyrics, that the lyrics they put into the void has to do with, if some of you that don't know this, when Marlon Brando won the Oscar, he didn't show up. An Indian girl showed up and she went up there and said some speech. And I don't know if it was verbatim, the lyrics to Into the Void, but he said that, you know, it had to do with that. But they do a good version of Girl You Want, a Devo song that's on here. So I have that, and I have this single here for Rusty Cage. And what's on here? Stray Cat Blues. Touch, man, I haven't heard this forever, man. Really? I don't even remember them doing that Rolling Stones song. Which, by the way, man, that song smokes. Love it on Get Your Yayas Out. And Touch Me. And also Rusty Cage Edit and Rusty Cage LP version. So that's it. That's all. You know, I didn't grab it, but I have their home video, which is cool because I love when they do Eric. Do they do Eric Mai on the video? I believe they do, from Cheech and Chong. And I love Mind Riot, where Steve Cornell only does that. Not acoustically, but just on guitar, electric guitar. I also saw Soundgarden on Lollapalooza, where it was Metallica, Soundgarden, the Ramones. What was that punk band? Rancid. They were on there, and I think Rage Against the Machine. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were on that bill too. But that's it. That's all my Soundgarden stuff, and pretty much that's the. I think that's every time I saw them. With Voivod, Guns N' Roses, Headline Sunrise, and I I did see Cornell solo too, and that was great. What was it that he did? I think he did a Prince song that night. That was really good. But anyway, that's it. So Jacob, thank you so much for the donation, man, and I hope you liked my video and my thoughts on Soundgarden. So there you go. So everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel. And ring that little notification bell. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. Like Into the Void, the superior version from Black Sabbath on Master Reality. And SHMACKEMAGOB. I gotta go put on some pants.